This is an instructional installation tutorial for TrailTech's KTM model specific X2 headlight. To begin, locate the 8mm fastener holding the seat to the motorcycle. This fastener can be found under the rear fender. Using your 8mm socket, remove this fastener, allowing removal of the seat. With the seat removed, we're now going to locate the 8mm fastener holding the fuel tank to the upper frame rail. Making sure to also disconnect the breather hose from the frame neck, in addition to removing the left and right side radiator shroud fasteners, again using our 8mm socket. We're now going to make sure that the fuel is in the off position. Using a pair of pliers, remove the fuel line retainer and the fuel line from the petcock of the fuel tank. With that successfully removed, we are now free to remove the fuel tank from the machine. We're going to now move forward to the front of the bike. In doing so, we will also use our 8mm socket to remove the fastener holding the front number plate, as well as the 6mm socket, removing the fastener holding the cable guide on the front of the number plate. We are now free to install TrailTech's 3600 SWHA model specific KTM wire harness. To begin, locate the kill switch found on the left side of the bars. Removing the zip ties holding it to the brake line guide. With the kill switch now removed, install TrailTech's switch in place of the kill switch on the bars. Once the switch is in position, using a Phillips head screwdriver, tighten the switch body down until it is firmly seated on the handlebars. Route the wiring down the front of the motorcycle. We are now going to proceed with installing the kill switch function of the switch. To do so, we are going to now locate the ground ring terminal for the kill switch found at the coil, as well as the female bullet for the kill switch power, also located directly in front of the coil pack. These can be identified as a black wire and a black wire with a white tracer. Feed the stock kill switch up past the CDI box, removing it completely from the dirt bike. Once removed, route the TrailTech kill leads back down, ensuring that the black wire goes back to the frame ground found at the coil, utilizing the same 8mm fastener as the previous stock kill switch. The remaining white wire with the female bullet will now plug directly into the black wire with yellow tracer in the factory wire harness, reconnecting CDI power to the kill switch power lead. Note: upon installation, zip ties may be used to keep the bundle nice and tight. With this step complete, we're going to now tighten the fasteners holding the CDI to the frame. With the kill function now installed, we are going to move to removing the stock light switch connections and factory push-pull light switch. To do so, locate the factory push-pull light switch found on the right-hand side of the bike. This can be identified as a plunger-style switch with a yellow and white wire spade terminal connecting to the bottom portion. With that successfully removed, we are going to now reinstall the yellow and white wires, which had once previously gone to the stock switch, to the now provided blue and red wires of the TrailTech 3600 SWHA. In doing so, make note that the yellow wires from the stock wiring harness connect to the red wire of TrailTech switch, and the white wires from the stock harness connect to the blue wire of TrailTech switch. Installing these in the opposite positions may result in a non-functioning light. Note: upon installation of TrailTech's 3600 SWHA, you will be provided with a secondary KTM 4-pin light connection in place of the previous 4-pin connection found on the stock harness. Seal off the stock light connection, as it is no longer going to be used. Once completed, reconnect the factory and/or TrailTech's lighting systems to the provided 4-pin light connector found on TrailTech's 3600 PWHA. Once connected, you are free to reinstall the headlight opposite the removal process and proceed forward with the reinstallation of the fuel tank and seat. Once complete, reinstall the fuel tank opposite the removal process, making sure that all fasteners are torqued down to their torque values found in either your service or repair manual. With the fuel tank in place, now reinstall the seat, ensuring to tighten the 8mm fastener holding the seat underneath the rear fender. You have now successfully installed TrailTech's model-specific X2 headlight and TrailTech's 3600 SWHA stock wiring harness.